My name is Mighty Beard, and we are back here on the LameCraft server. We're back home because, well, I needed a little break, get some sunlight, you know, away from the underground of the spider and zombie spawner that we've been working on. But I came home just to check up on some things, and all the llamas are out and about. Once again, they have somehow broken away from the leads. I don't understand if that's some kind of wacky glitch that sometimes can just happen if you unload the chunks and come back, but we're gonna have to remedy that. So we're gonna have to put them inside some kind of container. But that is not the problem. The problem is our cat. Our cat is also gone. So we need to search. See if we can locate this cat, and then if we can, ooh, I think that's it. Off into the distance, I think that is it. All right, we're gonna tame this cat. That way, there's no chance for us to lose it. Let's go ahead and sneak up on it. No, that's not our cat. Okay. Nope, not our cat. I have found our cat. It is a wily creature. Oh. Don't move too fast. Here it comes. Here he is. Three fish. Four fish. A four-fish cat. All right. Come with me. I will put you in a safe place. Has it arrived? Oh, it has arrived. All right. No, I want you to sit. All right, so we have our cat. Now we cannot lose this cat ever again. I feel like that is just jinxing us. We will lose this cat, but for right now, this cat is ours, and it is a wonderful cat. Look at that cat. Look at it. Look how it looks at me. I like this cat. All right, let's get down to business. And that business is to get to work on finishing up our first major derpy project of the season, and that is our slime farm. It has sat here pretty dormantly, but what I have noticed over, say, the last few days, if I come down here and no one else is on the server, like right now, there is usually at least one or two slime that are spawning here. Like you wait a minute or two, and another one will come. So I think this is a good spot, and all we need to do is just finish it up, and that's what we're gonna do right now. By the way, if you're enjoying these episodes, maybe you should leave a like. That'll definitely let me know that you appreciate what we're doing here, and always, if you have the ability to subscribe, you'll be notified anytime there is new content here on the channel. But let's get back into it. All right, so I definitely cannot take credit for this design. This is going to be your basic model. Single chunk. We only went about 3 layers. But we're going to do something slightly different, at least for me. So normally when I build these, I go the route of having a rail line that goes all the way around, collecting all of the drops. Above the rail line is magma blocks, and so when the slime fall in the magma blocks, they die the hopper mine carts that are on the rail. Pick it all up. But we're going to do something slightly different that's a little less expensive, and we're going to use a design that I don't think I've ever seen before until our friend Excelsior released a video about it. So I think it's pretty brilliant, and yeah, so I'll link to his video in the description. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically say that we're gonna have a collection area on this side and a collection area on this side where our door is. The other sides we're basically gonna fill up. So I think there's 2 blocks. We might actually have to extend that out. I think it's got to be 3 blocks to allow for the larger slime to fall. So we'll do that. We'll go back on this side, make sure 1, 2. So let's go ahead and bring this down to 3 blocks. But yeah, our killing mechanism is going to be super, super tiny. So let me go ahead. Let me finish up this part of the build, and I'll bring you back in once we're done. All right, so the floor is in place, and as we can see, we've got some openings, and yeah, they'll just jump right off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill these openings with hoppers, and we're gonna run some double chests. So basically, the premise is gonna be let's go ahead and take some of these down just to get a little bit of room here. So. The premise is going to be, say we're going to have, let's go ahead and add our chest. So we'll have a double chest here. Okay. And then we'll have a string of hoppers that will run into the chest. Then we're going to put campfires down. So we're going to put 12 of those down. Okay, it's gonna get super smoky in here. All right, now over on this side and the opposite side, we're gonna have our iron golem. So I think first what we need to do is let's get some fence gates up. I think you want fence gates like that. Yeah, let's build that wall back up. And this is just primarily so the slime do not get in. And then for good measure, we'll go ahead and we'll put blocks here. So that should be fine. Then we'll cover this up. So let's go ahead and get our first golem in. Might not be enough room in here. Let's go one back just to be safe. Okay. And we've got our pumpkins. Very nice. Okay, so we'll close this up. And we'll have to make sure we do not step on the fire. Okay. And then we'll close up this bottom piece. So there'll be still a little bit of an opening so that they can see. Let's sneak in there. And then theoretically, if we drop something, so let's throw some fence posts in there. The fence posts will not burn because, yeah, they just don't burn on the campfire. So if we go back down here, yep, there they are. All right, so now let's do the other side. And then we'll go AFK for a little bit and see how this does. All right, so we are back here. Been AFKing for a few hours, actually. And I should say this is actually technically the next day as far as recording times. I ran into some issues. So we had to rebuild part of the slime farm, which I'll show you. I'll explain why. But we also had to light a few caves, and unfortunately, we no longer have our wings. Our wings are gone. There was not one creeper explosion. There were about 7 creeper explosions. 3 that killed us. And then 1 that killed zombie that picked up all of our gear. But regardless, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and check it out because we made a bunch of changes, and it's time to see how things have turned out. Okay, first chest. Looking pretty good. Now we do have, you can just barely see it in the smoke, that we do have some that are stringing about, but that's okay. So there is a little bit of loss over here and over this side. Yeah, we're doing mighty fine. But yeah, we had to make a few changes. So the first change that we made is kind of redundant now. But the first change we made is we brought in a second golem. So the problem was that slime were spawning like on the side, or even in the center, and they would see one and they would drop to the next row, and then they would kind of lose focus. The other issue that we ran into is the big slime decided that they didn't really want to fully go down the hole, so they would kind of jump on the side, get damaged, but not enough to actually kill them fast enough so that they would just despawn. So what we ended up doing was raising the bottom platform just a little bit. So now there's no way for them to jump down and then jump back out. Once they're down there, they're stuck. And then we had to raise all platforms from there, which means we only have 2 platforms now, which, I mean, generally speaking, is not bad. I think we did something good here. And we also received word that there is a need for a slime shop on the server, so we might have a new project on our hands. I don't know, maybe. But that's it for today. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can be notified anytime there's a new episode. But yeah, my name is Mighty Beard. This has been the LameCraft server, and we'll play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.